And so our story begins. The kingdom is on the verge of revolution. But who will be the hero to lead the rebellion? Of course, the princess. It is time you saw what your kingdom is truly like. The age of industry has come to Albion. Though some call it the age of oppression. When freedom is nothing but a dream, it's time to make a stand. To lead a rebellion. To be a hero. Welcome to the city of the downtrodden. Where those who dare to speak out are punished. And those who dare to hope find nothing to hope for. True rebels fight against all odds. True rebels never give up. Yet they cannot triumph alone. The uprising has begun. But who will lead the revolution?
What a dreadfully sorry sight. Such a beautiful day to waste in bed, don't you agree?
What? Go away, Jasper.
Now, that is hardly the response of a princess. I'm afraid it is time to rise. With your permission, I shall wake your sleeping companion. Ah, yes, one's heart soars before such regal bearing. I trust you both slept well. You have a busy day ahead.
Come on, boy. If I have to get up, so do you.
It's not going to work. Don't look at me like that. Oh, very well. Good dog. What a pair. The kingdom is doomed.
Now, madam, if you will follow me, perhaps we can find some appropriate clothing for today's activities.
Master Elliot is most... eager to speak to you this morning and is waiting for you in the garden. No doubt you will wish to look your best for your young friend.
I have taken the liberty of arranging 2 suitable outfits, if you would care to choose.
Master Elliot is a charming boy, but perhaps wearing pajamas to meet him will send the wrong message. It may not be the most ornate outfit, but that doesn't indicate a lack of quality. I only select the best. It becomes a member of the royal family to wear only the most fashionable items, if one cares about such things. The staff...
Ah, splendid choice. I'm sure Master Elliot will approve.
Perhaps you ought to make your way to him now. And I would recommend avoiding your brother today. King Logan is rumored to be in an ill temper. Have a good day, madam.
Will do. Bye, Jasper.
My princess.
Nasty business down the industrial. But it's not my place to speak of
Greetings,
it.
Your Highness.
Well met,
I
my
trust
lady.
you are well. And how is your wonderful brother, the king?
Princess.
Hello, Princess.
Greetings, madam. Good day.
Oh, how are you, my princess? You were looking well today, my lady.
Oh, fierce warrior. Are you here to join my army? Good. We shall face all our enemies together, won't we? Yes, we will. Yes, we will.
Then the kingdom is safe.
Oh, our fair princess. Your 2 brave knights will protect you with their lives.
I can look after myself, you know.
Really? I'm afraid I'll need some proof. Perhaps you can give me a demonstration of your abilities?
How's that?
That's... I'd have to say that's quite satisfactory. I thought you'd never get up. Did Jasper tell you I wanted to speak to you?
Yes. Did something happen?
I'm not sure, but everyone in the castle seems to be upset with your brother. More than usual. And it's even worse down in the city. You hear such terrible stories. Listen, they say a factory worker was executed this morning. I'm sure it's only a rumor, but you can imagine how people are talking. The staff in the castle are anxious. I told them you'd speak to them. Will you do that? I'm afraid of what might happen if someone doesn't calm things down.
If you think it will help.
I do. They may fear the king, but they still care for their princess. So, my good princess, may I take your hand and escort you to the castle? Everyone's waiting for you. Good. Now let's go. I can't believe your brother could have had a worker executed. But sometimes I think, well, that there's something wrong with him. He's changed so much. And he looks so tired all the time.
Hello, madam. Wonderful to see you again, as always.
I see you have returned.
Is all well, my lady?
Ah, my lady.
Can I be of service, my lady?
Ah, you're so lucky. Having a statue of your brother right outside your window. It must give you nightmares. Come on, let's go.
Welcome, your majesty. Such an honor to have you here today. The staff are convened to hear your words. Whenever you're ready.
You've all been through some difficult times, and the king has been too preoccupied to treat you as he should. But I ask you all to ignore any wild rumors you hear. I promise to speak with my brother about improving conditions for both you and your families outside the castle. Thank you.
You called that a royal speech? You didn't shout, you didn't threaten, and you were far too reasonable. It was bloody marvelous. Right then, ready for today's training?
Take good care of her, Walter.
I suppose you've heard the rumors then? Well, I'm afraid they're quite true. Who knows what your brother will do next? In the meantime, the mood in the castle is getting more uneasy by the day. I think you have a knack for reaching out to people. They all looked up to you back there. The way they look up to a leader. A lot of people to see your brother today. Poor sods.
Logan thinks he can just start killing folk left, right, and centre.
Sir Walter, what a stroke of luck. Would you be so kind as to sign my petition? We must fight to eradicate poverty in Albion. Too many suffer on our streets, and the king does nothing. He must be made to care.
Oh, very well, but I'm just an old soldier. I doubt my name would mean anything, but perhaps the princess here would care to help you out.
Oh, that would be wonderful, Your Majesty. Well, it would be the greatest honor.
I'd be happy to sign.
Thank you, my princess. Your support will make all the difference, I'm certain of it.
Why do they have to make us all wait?
That was a courageous move. I doubt it would make much of a difference, but perhaps your brother will finally realize that you have a mind of your own. Let's see you put it to good use in the combat room. Come on! You have made good progress these past few weeks. But today isn't about practice. I want you to fight me, as if your life depended on it. One day, the people of Albion are going to need you. I have to find out just how ready you are. Fight! Again! Do you remember the stories I tell you when you were a child? Of your mother, the great hero queen. You'd never get tired of hearing those stories. And after each one, do you remember what you would say?
Teach me how to be a hero.
Every single time. I wish that was something an old soldier like me could teach you. But I've done my best. Now I need you to do your best. Strike me. Come on. Strike me as hard as you can. What are you afraid of? Hit me. Ha! You only went and broke it. Look at that. Am I a great teacher or what? But listen, there's something...
Walter! You have to come quickly! Both of you!
What's happened?
Outside the castle! It looks like a demonstration!
This is not good.
They're right inside the castle grounds. I've never seen so many people out there.
Balls. I should have known this would happen. I don't think they realize what your brother is capable of. This isn't going to end well. Keep Albion free! We want... It's been a long time since Logan listened to me, but I should find him. Stay here. There's still something we need to talk about.
I have a horrible feeling about this. We can't just stand here. We need to do something. Look, the guards have moved away from the stairs. We should follow Walter, find out what Logan's going to do. Let's go while we can.
They must be in the war room.
Then let's get there before anyone sees us. Quick! You can see them.
Think about what you're doing, Logan.
I'm protecting the interests of the people. Do not question me again. You will shoot to kill. Start with the ringleaders, and if necessary, continue with the crowd.
This is wrong. You can't do this. Oh!
Never tell me what I can't do.
Walter! We can't let him kill all those people. You're his sister. Maybe he'll listen to you. We have to do something.
What are you doing here? The war room is no place for a child. Leave now.
I'm here to stop you. You can't kill those people.
No, wait. Enough!
How dare you turn against me? Perhaps you believe you should be the one making these decisions. You really wish to defend those traitors? Then so be it. Let us see how you do. Take my sister and her friend to the throne room. We shall settle this matter officially.
Move! I'm going. What?
Leave him alone!
I'm alright. I'm alright.
Don't worry. Whatever happens, we'll get through this together.
Keep walking!
Here come the saviors of the people. Come closer, sister. Today you have disappointed me beyond measure. I have been betrayed by my own blood and a filthy spine.
We did nothing wrong.
Punishment must be apportioned where it belongs.
Punish me, then.
You are no longer a child, and it is time I stopped treating you as one. You wish to save the traitors who had gathered outside the castle this morning. Very well. You shall have your chance to save them. Here stand the leaders of the violent mob. I will give you a choice. Who will be punished? These strangers, or this boy? The sentence will be death.
No, this can't be.
You are the princess. Decide.
Your Majesty, Logan, please.
I am giving you power over life and death.
No, I won't do this.
If you can't choose, I will. They will all be executed. So tell me, what are you willing to sacrifice to do the right thing?
This is madness. We just can't. Choose me. You can't let them all die. Choose me. There's only one decision you can make. It has to be me. I know this isn't easy, but you have to choose me.
Thank you. Thank you.
It's all right. You did what you had to do. Never forget what he's done, and that I love you.
Take the boy away. Kill him now.
I will never forgive you for this.
Good. Then you will never forget it. Escort my sister to her chambers. Now.
You mustn't blame yourself, madam. I don't think any of us realized just how far he'd fallen into madness.
I have to do something. I can't just stay here.
You're not. We leave the castle tonight. This kingdom needs nothing less than a revolution. It needs a new leader. It needs a hero. It's time to see if you're ready.
Ready for what?
To be your mother's daughter.
Very good. I will pack some essentials.
There's no time. We take nothing.
Not even pajamas?
Come on. We must leave now.
Don't worry, madam. I shall follow you wherever fate may take us.
I should have done something in the throne room. I should have stopped him.
All you would have accomplished would have been your own death.
Still, maybe I should have taken you away sooner.
There is something rather sinister about this garden at night.
Where are we going? I thought we were leaving the castle.
We are. But there's something we must do first. It's time we paid our respects to Albion's last hero.
I never thought I'd enter this place again.
You should have known better. The night your mother died, I promised her I would bring you here one day. When you were old enough and strong enough. This is your history. This is your legacy. The world has been too long without a hero, but I'm hoping that it will have one soon. This is your mother's most treasured possession, the Guild Seal. It chooses those who have the power inside them, those who have the potential to become legends. Take it.
Is something supposed to happen? Who are you?
I am Teresa, the seer of the spire. I guided your mother in her greatest triumph. But you have an even greater destiny ahead of you. The seal awoke at your touch, as it would at no one else's. This means the fate of Albion rests on your shoulders. Before you lies the path you were born to take, and at its end is the kingdom you were born to rule. Like all heroes, you will face many trials, but you cannot pass through these gates alone. You will need to gather followers and gain the support of the people. For now, you have the support of 2 friends. Jasper, who will serve you always, and Sir Walter Beck, who will be your greatest ally. Together you have already taken the first step in your journey. Walk through the gate and claim your reward. There is a great power inside you. You merely lack the means to unleash it. Take this. The gauntlet will channel the magic within you. Use it by the tomb in the mausoleum, and the way out of the castle will open for you. You will return here when you have gathered enough followers to reach the next gate. Now go. Walter and Jasper will follow wherever you lead. And one day, perhaps the rest of Albion will do so too.
Well, do you feel any different?
I don't know.
Try casting a spell. That's supposed to be our only way of getting out of here.
You might have mentioned that earlier.
And spoil the surprise.
I never doubted it for a second.
Well, of course, neither did I. Still, though, it bloody worked. Somewhat narrow, isn't it? Dark, too.
You never did care for confined spaces, did you, Sir Walter?
I never did care for being poked in the eye or having my head chopped off. What of it?
Oh dear, I seem to have struck a nerve.
How about if I strike a butler on the bumps? Ah, now this is more like it. Grand, spacious, and plentiful supply of oxygen. Just the way a castle's escape route should be.
I hesitate to ask, but what is our plan? Other than leaving the castle far behind us, which I wholly approve of, obviously.
It's simple. We have to stop Logan.
How am I supposed to do that? Even if I am a hero, I'm just one person.
Exactly. That is why we need to find allies. And lots of them. Once you prove what you are, people will follow you. And many of them will be willing to fight. But they need a leader. Someone to believe in. Albion needs nothing less than a revolution. Well, young hero, this is your chance to show us what you've got. Use your spell against me. Excellent. Did you see that, Jasper? Did you see it?
Indeed, your mother would have been proud.
Well, I know I am. Come on. And I'm proud of you too, old friend. I've never seen a man cower with such grace.
It is merely a matter of hygiene. Bats are filthy creatures.
Anyway, I think we've just seen the first proof of what you can do. You are the hero who can lead this land in a revolution. That's just the beginning. More bags! Get ready to clap stuff. Use your spell.
Another impressive display then. To think, this morning my job consisted of laying out clothes for royalty. Now I'm a midnight snack for bats.
You'll get used to it. You might want to cover your noses from here on. It's the Bowerstone sewers.
Very well.
Certainly got the hang of that spell. Shall we proceed?
What an unusual stench. I dare say we must be somewhere beneath Bowerstone Industrial.
Very likely. Not the safest place for us right now. But we should be able to find a way out of the city once we reach the surface.
It appears to be a dead end.
Not quite.
What is that?
I'm pretty sure it's a cullis gate. Sort of magical transportation system for heroes.
I was under the impression the Cullis gates were all gone.
But it looks like one at least.
What is this place?
You know, it must be. It is. It's your mother's sanctuary. She used to speak of it, but I never thought it was a real place. Well, I don't believe it. Jasper, this book. There's a note with your name on it. Look.
That's not possible.
For Jasper? Well, I grant you it is possible, but it must be a coincidence.
Oh, don't be a dolt. The old queen must have left it here for you. What's it called?
The Book of Heroes. How extraordinary.
Does it tell us how to get out?
This really is most remarkable. Everything that we could possibly want to know about heroes and this place is right here in these pages. This map functions as a traveling mechanism. Simply choose where you want to go and, well, it should take you there.
Marvelous. Right. We can use that. We'll have plenty of time to explore this place later. Right now, we have a rather large task ahead of us.
But I don't even know where to start.
Our first stop will be the mountains of Mistpeak. There are people there who would make great allies. They won't offer their allegiance easily, but they despise Logan. And if anyone can persuade them, it's a hero.
Very good. I will continue to become acquainted with this sanctuary. No doubt we will need to make full use of its facilities.
Right, all right then. Find Mistpeak on the map and let's see if that book's telling us the truth.
Now, that looks like the Dweller camp in Mist Peak, just there. Select that as your destination, and you should be taken there, just like that.
It worked! Oh, I'd forgotten how bloody cold it is up here. Come on. The people here call themselves Dwellers. They're tough. They're loyal. And like I told you earlier, they hate Logan's guts. Yep, it may not look like much, but this is where the revolution begins. This is what Logan has reduced them to. He's taken control of these mountains and started destroying its forests. I knew they'd have a hard time finding food, but I had no idea it was this bad.
We can't hunt, thanks to the king.
The man we need to convince is Sabine, a proud old sod, but a good man and a good leader. He won't give his allegiance easily, especially to a princess. Perhaps it's best if I speak to him alone first. You know, maybe you ought to find some new clothes while I talk to Sabine. Something slightly less regal. We don't need this kind of attention. I only have a little bit of gold, but it should be enough, and maybe you can spread what's left among the people. They need it more than we do.
Where can I find clothes?
Oh, don't worry. You'll find someone willing to take that money off you. Now, wish me good luck.
Where did you come from? Where did you come from?
Please, we're starving.
Are you here to buy something? Really? We'll take her out there. We can't go out to hunt.
It's all Logan's fault.
Hello. You're my best customer. When will this ordeal end?
Hello, madam. This is Jasper. Hello? Is this how you use it? I am speaking to you through the guild seal. What an extraordinary device. It would seem that as long as you carry the seal, we can communicate freely. Not only that, but you may return to the sanctuary any time you deem it necessary. Might I suggest you do so now and try on your new outfit? Ah, hello. Now, included in the sanctuary is a dressing room. Step through and I'll show you. I've taken the liberty of laying out your clothes on these mannequins, which should serve as convenient storage for any garments you acquired during your travels. Now, why don't you change into your new Dweller outfit? There you are. You look just like a Dweller. I hope this new outfit is as comfortable as your royal attire, though I suspect the chances of that are quite low. Now that you are properly attired, you should return to Sir Walter. It is time to meet this Sabine that we've heard so much about.
This can't go on much.
A reliable way to gather a few followers is by simply interacting with people. Try it. I'm sure you'll make an impression.
I can't feed my family.
We can't hunt, thanks to the king.
Oh,
What are we going to do?
If I ever...
I can hardly walk.
I was quite upset, but that's helped.
Still open?
Thank
everybody?
you. This will really help.
Oh, hello. That's quite nice, really.
Oh, thank you. Thank you so much. It's like a never-ending nightmare.
Oh, thank you. That's very kind.
We don't need much. Just enough to survive.
Hungry. Please, miss. I'm so hungry.
You think Sabine's got a plan to get us out of...
If we don't get some food soon, it's all over. Thank you, friend. I'll share it with my fellow dwellers.
It's all Logan's fault.
I feel so weak.
Oh, I really appreciate it. Thanks. When will this ordeal end?
Thank you. You've come from the city, from
It's all
Bowerstone, haven't
Logan's
you?
fault.
You must have some food.
Peachy!
Oh. What a lovely chap.
Yes, good. Thank you, friend. I'll share it with my fellow dwellers.
This is all King Logan's fault. I'm getting so weak, I can hardly walk. We can't hunt, thanks to the king. What are we going to do? Please, we're starving. Please, we're starving. You have no idea how much... Oh, all right? Getting so weak, I can hardly walk. All right? It was rather good.
If we don't get some food soon,
It's all Logan's fault.
with Saker out there, we can't go out to hunt. With Saker out there, we can't go out to hunt.
I can't feed my family.
I'll share it with my fellow dwellers.
Oh, thank you. This will...
You think Sabine's got a plan to get us out of this mess? Hey, thanks.
Oh, all right. I'm getting so weak, I could hardly... Oh, better than treading in dog shite, that's for sure. Oh. Hello. Nice one. Better than eel pie, that's for sure.
Why? Why would they...
Oh, cheers, mate.
Well, good that is.
You've come from the city, from Bowerstone, haven't you? You must have...
Where did you come from? Did you...
That ain't bad at all.
Please help us. There's no food. None at all. Please.
I haven't eaten for
You must
days.
have
Don't need
something.
much. Just enough to survive. It's like
What a lovely chap.
I can't feed my family.
That That could have been worse.
Not
Much
bad.
worse, actually.
Yeah?
Oh. I feel so weak.
If we don't get some food soon, it's all over.
It's like a never.
I'll wring his neck. Yes. I was quite upset, but that's helped.
We can't hunt. Hello. Oh, cheers. I'm getting so... Oh.
Please, miss.
Sweet.
I'm so hungry. I'm sick of eating snow.
Please, we're starving. Oh. Oh. Ah. Not bad. Got potential.
Please help us.
You don't look like Brightwall folk. Maybe you're
It's all Logan's fault.
Oh.
Hey.
Yes, good. Hunger making you feel the cold? I have warm
Oh! Thank you. Fine.
Oh. All I've eaten this week is. Oh.
I haven't eaten for days.
I need some food.
If I ever get... Oh!
You don't look like Brightwall folk. Maybe you're more giving.
Woo!
I've got to eat something soon.
Thanks. I've been feeling kind of blue.
I can't sleep at night. I'm so...
I feel so weak.
Oh.
We don't need much. Just enough to survive. This is...
Oh, hi. That's quite nice, Rick.
You've come from the city. From
That's
Power
more
Stone,
like
haven't you?
it.
You
The
must have
scruffy
some
look
food.
suits you. I've spoken to Sabine, explained everything, and he's, well... I told you he'd take some convincing. Come on.
Ooh. Out of the way, Boulder. I can't see a thing.
So royalty walks into our home. A princess, no less. You're a long mile from the castle, princess. What do you think of our home, then? Do you like what your brother has done to us? These mountains have always been ours. Now Logan's taken them, and is stripping them of all life. Oh, we're ready to go to war. But why should we follow Logan's kin?
You can trust me. You have my word.
We don't take much stock in words round these parts. We're simple folk. Ain't that right, Boulder?
Then what do you want?
Proof. First, prove you are truly, as Walter claims, a hero. This is easily done. There is a secret chamber beneath the town of Brightwall built by your own mother. Only heroes can survive its trials and reach the relics within. Bring me one of these ancient objects and I will believe you. Second, prove you are a warrior worthy of leading us into battle. You can do this by slaying the mercenaries who plague Mist Peak Valley and who have long soured our existence. Third, prove you are a true leader. Persuade our neighbors in Brightwall to share what food they have with us. Boulder.
Oh.
If we cannot eat, we will die, and the dead make poor allies.
Is that all?
Yep, that's the lot. Off you go then. Good luck. Nice knowing you.
Hey, come on, boy.
It's nice to see Sabine hasn't mellowed with age. But anyway, I know the place he mentioned. Your mother built the chamber under the Bright Wall Academy, Albion's greatest seat of learning. At least it was, until Logan closed it down. Just show the old librarian your guild seal. He'll know what it means. I'll try to find out more about these mercenaries. I'll see you in Brightwall when I have some information.
You think Sabine's got a plan to get us out of this mess?
It makes a nice change, doing something useful.
I see you're approaching Brightwall, a most charming little hamlet. And a perfect opportunity to acquaint yourself with the fine, honest people of this kingdom, far from the bustle of the city and the factory smoke. Of course, a less charitable mind would term them simpletons, but I encourage you to shop in their stores, drink in their taverns, and otherwise partake in their small-town pleasures.
All this marching round doesn't it?
Oh.
We have a shortage of some.
Hey, that looks good.
Hey!
Lower prices anywhere.
That's
Guaranteed.
good like apple pie.
Only way to get people to spend these days. I wish I would. Huh? Oh. Well.
If that ain't combat, it's your game.
That's just the pick-me-up I needed. We've got something for you.
Oh.
Things on sale. Just some.
What a lovely chap.
That's
Peachy.
lovely, thanks.
Really quite peachy, that. That demon.
Oh,
Hello.
the finest goods in Brightwall.
Wow, yeah.
Brightwall.
Yes, I like this. We're thinking... Oh, hello.
The travelling car adventure. Here today.
All right.
To make a living when we're paying
That's
so little
easy.
products in Brightwall.
Sell me your unwanted
Maybe
item.
when you have enough to
I want
pay
buy
for it.
Gunning for glory.
Oh.
I've got what you need.
Oh, hello.
If you need some quick cash, try selling. Not bad. Not good.
Bit of a shortage on certain goods. How do you do? Ah. Not bad. Got potential.
Drink something healthy. Stay in one.
I know your unwanted items.
I put out poison.
All right.
Kind of like an adventure.
Off somewhere exciting then.
I'm no great fan.
Those mercenaries. Don't get me started on
You are. Go on. Bother someone with time on his hands.
Doesn't have to be a lot.
Top
Just
very
whatever
much.
you have on you. See you again soon.
The library is closed by order of the king. We don't serve drinks, we don't sell chicken feed. Please leave before the soldiers suspect you of gaining any real knowledge. Oh, sweet papyrus! A real visitor! I'm afraid I was speaking the truth. King Logan has closed the academy. I'm little more than a custodian these days. By the holy bookmark! The Guild Seal! I haven't seen it since the old hero Queen last came here. Then you are...
The princess. Yes.
Oh, my. Please, come this way. Your mother told me that one day a challenger bearing the seal would come seeking entrance to the reliquary, but I never imagined it would happen in my lifetime. It was she who founded the academy, of course. I have often wondered how she would react to see it in its present state. Here we are. I can't tell you how many of our researchers and professors have studied this door, hoping to unlock its mechanism. But I knew there was only one thing that would ever open it.
When you find yourself in a sword fight, just make sure you gut the other fellow first. Easy, what?
Hello, Jasper here again. I believe that amazing device is what is known as a flit switch. However, on the subject of amazing things, you will not believe what I have just found in the sanctuary. You should come back as soon as you possibly can. This sanctuary contains an armory, within which there are some truly remarkable weapons, heroic weapons, which your mother left for you. This way, please. Now, admittedly, these weapons don't appear particularly impressive yet. However, according to the book, they actually change as you use them, becoming more deadly and developing fantastic properties. They are living weapons, and the way in which you fight with them determines how they evolve. According to the book, the hammer can grow larger and heavier with use. Incredible. According to the book, the hammer can grow larger and heavier with use. Incredible. Apparently, as you use it, the blade actually becomes longer and sharper. Imagine. Apparently, as you use it, the blade actually becomes longer and sharper. Imagine. That sword is certain to cut its way through your foes, and depending on whom you kill and how, it will grow ever more powerful. Well, now that you have a proper weapon, you should return to the chambers underneath Brightwall Academy. Wouldn't it be best if you returned to the task at hand? Ah, yes, the flit switch. Now, the way you activate these is by hitting them. Your new weapon should serve that purpose ably. Ah, hello. Yes, you'll recall that I mentioned that flit switches require a knock from a melee weapon. Well, it seems that was only partially correct. According to the book, only blue switches require melee weapons. The red variety requires magic, and to activate yellow switches, you must shoot them with a firearm. Fortunately, that section of the book also indicated where some firearms were located, and these weapons, well, they must be seen to be believed. Please return to the sanctuary as soon as you can. Ah, so the weapons in question were also left for you by your mother. They are in the armory. Like the sword and hammer, these astonishing weapons evolve over time as you use them, becoming ever more fearsome. They can cause more damage and achieve other incredible effects. The rifle is the perfect instrument for engaging enemies at long range. The rifle. Marvelous. No one's going to get close to you if you don't want them to. The pistol will remain here should you wish to use it instead. In the meantime, experiment and see what incredible properties are waiting to be unlocked.
is much you need to know. Congratulations, hero. Touching the guild seal was an indication of what you could become. Reaching the music box has proven what you already are. No one but a hero could have done it. You have begun to learn what powers you possess, and there is still greater potential within you. But you have only taken the first step in your journey. Albion is crying out for a revolution, and for someone to lead it. Winning supporters to your cause will be hard. Leading them against Logan will be an even greater challenge, but it's one you must accomplish.
I'll make him pay for what he did.
This is not a matter of personal vengeance. As long as your brother sits on the throne, Albion is in great danger. Open the music box. It will show you the truth.
This is my Albion. Its cities will bow to my law, or they will burn. Its mountains will bend to my will, or they will fall. This is my Albion. Its people will do as I say, or they will die. Its future will be as I decree, or it will end. I've seen what must be done, and nothing will stand in my way. We will be greater, and we will be stronger, no matter what sacrifices we must make. This is my Albion, and I will see it destroyed before I surrender it.
If any part of you still doubted the necessity of a revolution, you have your answer. The kingdom will face its own annihilation under your brother's rule. Now, do whatever you must to gain your first ally, for you cannot lead a rebellion without followers. Sabine is a good man, and his people are strong.
blessed index cards. You made it. This is cause for great rejoicing. Albion has a hero again. If ever I can be of assistance, I will be honored to serve you.
I knew you would succeed, madam. You now have proof positive of your heroic status, and I believe Walter has made some progress with the mercenary problem. He is waiting for you outside the local tavern.
I hear there's a sale on, but there's not many bargains. You should be a model or something. Anything is much appreciated. Doesn't look like you can afford that. Did you hear they're looking for a bard? How you doing? Finest products in Brightwall available here.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
Yep, that's the ticket.
If you find we're out of stock on anything,
Please
try
give
again a few
generously.
days later.
Or you can do it angrily if you prefer.
Yay!
Just give. That's the main thing.
Yeah! Woo! All right!
Something you can spare.
Yeah!
How astonishing!
Yippee!
Yep, that's the ticket. My goods are the cheapest. Really, they are. Good one.
Nah.
Come on, people! You know you want to spend. I'll end up on the street
I sell the best stuff in
Stop
Brightwall.
wasting my time.
All I need is some money for food and booze. I like that. Yes, I do.
Nobody sane could like that.
No place for that in civilized society. Nah. Yeah! I like to see that sort of thing. I sell bright walls best. I'll take anything.
You've amassed enough money to buy a house. Houses are excellent investments. Besides, you'll need somewhere to live if you meet that special someone.
Binding guarantee.
Oh, yes! Haven't you ever needed a bit of help? Excellent! Deserving of the most emphatic huzzah!
Yay!
Woohoo! Yeah!
Woo! Alright!
I usually restock every few weeks.
Yes! Yes! Yeah!
Tedium.
Boo!
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
Anything is much appreciated. Most
Woo!
disagreeable.
Alright!
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
Yep, that's the ticket. Yay!
Yeah!
I like that. Rah, rah, rah! Oh, that's very good.
Woo! Alright!
You should keep checking my shop. You never know when I might have a sale on.
Yeah!
It's just, I've been going through a rough patch these last few decades. Yep, that's the good one.
Yeah!
Good. Rah, rah, rah!
If you find we're out of stock on anything,
Yay!
try again a few days later.
Amazing!
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
Oh, yes! I'm just down on my luck here.
Woohoo! Yeah!
Yep, nah!
Your clothes are good for a silly grown-up.
Oh, yeah!
Hi there.
The economy's
How can I
doing
help?
so bad, I'm practically giving my stuff away.
All right,
Ever seen
just
a
what I
woman
wanted.
wrestle a chicken? You'll see.
Thank you for your custom. Finest products
Everything
in
you could
Brightwall
possibly
available
need
here.
and much more. Right here.
You should be a model or something.
Have you done this before? You're good at this. I might keep that one for myself. Oh, that's a good pie.
haven't seen business.
Good pie.
I can remember.
Ooh, that crust is divine.
If Festus doesn't pick up soon, I'll be right out of it.
I love your technique. Ooh, might have that for pudding tonight. Quality pie making, that. That's some tasty work. Lovely work.
Being low on gold isn't much...
That's some tasty work. Oh, dough everywhere.
This is at rock bottom. Spend for the love of all you are sacred.
I might keep that one for myself. That's one hell of a pie. Ooh, that crust is divine. Ooh, that crust is divine. Lovely work. Oh, that's a good pie. Pie of the decade? Only time will tell.
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
Hey, easy!
There is nothing more precious than a precious stone.
Great pie.
Best sale ever.
Quality pie making, that. Lovely work. You're good at this. That's one hell of a pie. Good pie. Oh, dough everywhere.
Spend? I'll end up on the street otherwise.
If you can't find a gift here, it
I
ain't
sell
no
Bright
gift.
Wall's best. We have the finest product in Albion.
You look cool.
ever needed a bit of help.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
Yeah!
We'll be going bankrupt if things don't pick up. And so will the rest of this area.
Good one.
Woo! Alright!
Business is at rock bottom. Spend for the love of all you old sacred.
Yeah, nice! Anything is much appreciated.
Yay!
Yay!
It's just,
Yes,
I've been going
yes!
through a rough patch these last few decades.
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
I usually restock every few weeks.
Need a ring? And see a necklace? And see me?
I'm just down on my luck here.
Yeah!
I really like that.
Amazing.
Finest products
If you
in
find we're out of
Brightwall
stock on
available
anything,
here.
try again a few days
Give
later.
generously. Or you can do it angrily if you prefer. Just give. That's the main thing.
That's just great. I sell the best stuff in Brightwall. Good one.
Woohoo!
Yay!
Woo!
All I need is some money for food and booze.
Waste your time!
What nonsense is this? Boo!
If business doesn't
Come
pick
on,
up soon,
people!
I'll be
You know
right
you
out
want
of
to
it.
spend.
Business,
I'll end
I
up
mean.
on the street otherwise.
Very nice. Very nice indeed.
Looking for a gift? Well, you've come to the
That's
right place.
really quite nice.
Doesn't have to be a lot. Just whatever you have on you.
Yeah!
Wow!
I sell Brightwall's
I like to
best.
see that sort of thing. We will not be undersold. That is our non-binding guarantee.
Good.
Yay!
Have you ever been hungry?
Woo! Alright!
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
asking for much here. Finest products in Brightwall available here.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall. Business is a rock.
Sublime.
You are sacred.
Pie making perfection.
Right, thanks.
Hope you enjoy
I
it.
have the best shopping.
That's some tasty work. Ooh, that crust is divine. Ooh, that crust is divine.
All available here.
You handle that dough like an artist. Have you done this before? Ooh, might have that for pudding tonight.
You know you want to spend. I'll end up on the street otherwise.
Ooh, might have that for pudding tonight. You lucky pup, tidy that up. Great pie.
Best goods in Brightwall.
I might keep that one for myself.
We'll be going bankrupt if things don't pick up.
Pie of the decade? Only time will tell.
I sell the best stuff in Brightwall.
Smells delicious. That's some tasty work. Hey, that was my favourite rolling pin.
Home is where the heart is, as they say. It should also be where you have your best furnishings. Now, have you given any thought to redecorating?
That's good.
I love what you've done with yourself. Got a question, or maybe you're just browsing?
All right, just what I wanted.
Not bad. Please come back. Oh, those shoes are just gorgeous. I love them. There's a shop with a small sale nearby. I have the best.
Congratulations! Getting out among the people has paid off. Remember that interacting with the citizens of Albion is generally a reliable way to gain followers.
Your clothes are good.
It's not
Gets you
bad.
dressed silly,
We've
great.
got
Not
a
good.
few things on
Going
sale,
through
just
rough
so you know.
times.
Or a ding door in the van is always
Nice doing business with you.
So very, very nice to see you. You're a circus, all
Never
right.
seen anything like that. Bah, the wall's crumbling away and no one here has got the brains to fix it. A gold coin would make my day. But you'd never miss it.
Yay!
Don't go hungry. No large rations, I'm afraid. They've been banned.
Peachy. Really quite peachy, that.
That's it!
Where do you usually get your presents from?
That's fantastic! Oh! What? Oh, yeah. Oh, this is brilliant. Oh, great.
I wasn't always...
Do me a favour, and I'll be a real mate.
I love what you've done with yourself.
Is that okay?
I've got the best stuff you ever seen. At the best prices, too. You look great. Yes! No love potions, I'm afraid. They've been banned. Not bad. Yeah? Woohoo! If you don't have cash, maybe you could extend me a line of credit at a convenient shop or store. Don't just buy from anyone. Buy from me. That's quite nice, really. Oh! So hard to get anything done in an absolute monarchy. Oh, hi. What?
Wait for the real bargains.
Do us a favour, and I'll be your friend.
If you've got a knack for music, they're looking for a bard in town.
Now that's what a hero should look like. Gorge yourself on my wonderful food.
Let me buy your unwanted items. Fair price paid.
Ah! Top that. Ooh. Yes!
Do you have anything I can buy off you?
Not too shabby.
We have juice and water.
Some of the shops are starting to run low on stock.
Now that's what a hero should look like. Now that's what a hero should look like.
Very nice.
Now that's what a hero should look like. I have the best shop in Brightwall. Now that's what a hero should look like.
Oh, hello. Ah.
I really need some help. I want
You
to
were
get...
successful then. Bloody marvellous. You'll be glad to know I have some information on the mercenaries Sabine mentioned. They're led by a man called Saker. He used to be a soldier, but always had more in common with bandits and cutthroats than the military. His men are holed up in a small fortress in the mountains, so it won't be easy to get in. But I have a plan. Come with me.
Got a question, or
Let me
maybe
buy
you just
your
browsing?
unwanted items. Fair price paid.
One of the mercenaries. A cold-blooded killer. His name's Clarence, but everybody calls him Jimmy. He was drinking in the pub all day and generally making life unpleasant for everyone. It wasn't hard to get him completely pickled. These young thugs. Bloody lightweights, if you ask me. Anyway, take his clothes and you'll have a free pass into their camp. Just try not to think about what those stains might be.
Fancy some more? The more you spend,
You're not likely to convince anyone without a bit of extra effort. Even these idiots will notice if you don't have his beard or tattoos. I'm sure you can get hold of what you need around town, though. In the meantime, I'll find out who to talk to about getting food to the dwellers. They might not have much to spare here, but they're kind people. They'll just need a little convincing. Anyway, good luck dealing with Saker and his mercenaries. It'll be your first taste of real battle. But I know you'll do just fine.
They say nothing is as satisfying as earning a wage of one's own. I hope you don't think it. You've acquired a new suit. I would say it's the best mercenary uniform that money can buy, which is a bit ironic, really. You do look the image of a mercenary. May have something to do with the fact that you're dressed as one. Have you checked the sanctuary shop?
There's goods in Brightwall.
Where do we go? Do me a favour, and I'll be a real mate. Go into a lot of things. Come on, people! You know you want to spend. I'll end up on the street otherwise. I've got nowhere to be. We will not be undersold. That is our non-binding guarantee.
I usually restock every few weeks.
I have the best shop in Brightwall. I hope you're not looking to cause trouble.
I sell the best items in all Brightwall.
If business doesn't pick up soon, I'll be right out of it. Business, I mean.
Need a ring?
We'll be
Fancy
going
a
bankrupt
necklace?
if things don't
Fancy
pick up.
me?
And so will the rest of this area. I'm just down on my luck here.
Sail now on!
Bottom. Spend for the love of all you old sacred.
I might seem a bit rough on the outside, but underneath, I'm real rough.
Spend gold on jewellery!
It's just, I've been going through a rough patch these last
Yep, that's
decades.
the ticket!
Finest product in Brightwall available here.
Come on, people! You know you want to spend. I'll end up on the street otherwise. Good one!
You're not one of those pillaging and looting types, are you?
Please give generously, or you can do it angrily if you prefer. Just give. That's the main thing.
Yeah, nice! Yes!
Yeah!
There is nothing more precious than a precious stone.
Woo! All right! Yay!
I sell Brightwall's best.
Yep, that's the ticket.
That's really quite
I know you've got
nice.
something you can spare.
Yeah! Don't stay in one place too long, do you?
Everything you could possibly need and much more. Right here.
Yes! Yes!
Yeah, nice.
Yay!
I sell the best stuff in
I'm
Brightwall.
happy to take.
Yay!
Good one.
Finest products in Brightwall available here.
I'd love to spend some time with you. If you think you can handle me.
You appear to have earned enough gold to purchase the rather repulsive items you require to complete your mercenary disguise, a most impressive feat for a member of the royal family. Of course, should you have acquired a taste for labor, you may continue working for as long as you wish.
Do what you do. Too much bloody work.
When you think about it, this shortage hasn't affected prices that much.
Things have never been worse here.
You call those trout? We have some new things in stock you might like. We should have just what you need. You're paying top gold for a top quality item.
You've got a new tattoo design available if you're feeling under-adorned. Freshly inked and ready to go, are we?
I quite like you. What are you looking for? Yeah, it may be expensive, but it's worth every ounce of...
You have a new facial hairstyle. I suppose that ensemble is a viable solution if you've grown bored with your other clothes and your gender.
Not quite repulsive, but well on your way. Hide those moles and look like a doll without makeup.
You must have all the men.
Do me a favour, and I'll be a real mate.
I'd give hard cash for your unwanted goods. Hi, Jimmy. Back from killing some dwellers? Come on in.
You been up to much lately? Nah, me neither. I sometimes wish I'd joined me dad with a family business.
Why didn't you?
Oh, I never saw myself as a sugar salesman. And it wasn't really feasible after I killed him and all.
Shame.
Don't be shy, Jimmy. Come on over. Jimmy, over here, mate. Hey, Jimmy, over here. Don't be shy, Jimmy. Come on over. Don't be shy, Jimmy.
You stupid mutt.
Don't get too close. Damn thing's probably got rabies or something.
Over here, mate.
What are we gonna call it?
How about Gilbert?
Come
After
on
that
over.
fella what stiffed us on last job.
All right, Jim, how's things? You've been drinking in Brightwater again? And don't let anybody tell you, drinking alone is wrong. That's some of the best times I've had. Anyway, in you go then, mate.
Jimmy? That really you? You look different somehow. Were your eyes always that colour?
Nah, Jimmy's got very long eyes. It's a beautiful summer morning sky. That's not him.
I got it! It's not Jimmy! Cover! Find some cover! Have it! Oi! Just stop all that doing nonsense and give up! I really appreciate it.
Oh, did we say it was a fight to the death? Really? It doesn't have to be. Jimmy was my mate! Die! With you. Get this over with and die already. Hey! Take cover, lads. There's lead in the air. Watch out for the damn dog. It's a biter. Glad that was you who got shot, not me. Eat hot lead, dude. Kill the damn dog! Kill the Timmy impersonator!
Leave her! She's mine! You've left quite a trail of bodies. You're not one of Sabine's dwellers, that's for damn sure. but you'll die like one.
Job out there, facing those undesirables on your own. That requires true courage.
You ain't got a donuts chance in a room full of facts.
You've won. This battle is yours. Kill me or let me live, it's your choice. And my men will honor it. We may be nothing but mercenaries, but we have our codes, like any other soldiers. We'll leave the dwellers be, no matter what you do. That is a warrior's promise. Thank you. I won't forget this. Let the stranger go!
You have taken another step on the road to rule. Sparing Seika has won over the support of his followers. Word is already spreading of your compassion and your strength.
It is a momentous occasion, madam. Your first victory in battle. I'm no expert on personal combat, but I would say, based on the fact that you're not dead, you acquitted yourself rather well. It's hard to believe that just a few days ago I was rousing you from a comfortable bed. It would seem that you have completed two of the tasks that Sabine set for you. If you return to Brightwall, you will find Sir Walter has some news on how to fulfill the last requirement.
Sir Walter is still waiting for you in the Brightwall Tavern. He seems to have become... Your new garments are ready should you want them. There are clothes quite close at hand, should you wish to wear any.
That looks familiar. Have you worn it before? Reconsider, have you? Very well.
Feel free to change the color of your clothes or hair using the dyes. That is, after all, what they are for.
That is splendid.
I give hard cash for your unwanted goods, on the spot.
I have the best shop in Brightwall.
The finest goods in
No
Brightwall.
love potions, I'm afraid. They've been banned.
You're an honest one, I can tell. One day, the people of Albion are going to stand up to the king without.
I hope I can make a profit on that. I just happy to be of service. Thank you for your custom. Come back if you have anything else to sell. We're low. That's a fine item. Always happy to buy your unwanted items. Happy to be of service. Oh. Thank you for your custom.
Business has been so bad lately, I'm practically giving it away.
Happy to be of service. Let me buy your unwanted items. Fair price paid.
Do me a favour, and I'll be a real mate.
That's great of you.
Good pair of shoes, those.
That skirt really shows off your legs.
I really need some help. I won't forget it, ever.
We are the Empress Chosen. We have liberated all the factory
I
workers
sell
from
the
their
best
brutal
items
and
in all
unforgiving
Brightwall.
masters. You look cool.
This isn't a silver hen ale.
Then, no, that's just a chicken feather. I wouldn't drink that if I were you.
Here she is. We were just talking about you.
Indeed, we have made a toast to your stupendous feat in ridding Miss Peak of Saker and his men. They have been a source of great distress for some time.
Nobody will be more pleased than Sabine. His dwellers might find some peace now.
Of course, nobody has suffered more than they.
I've been telling Samuel here about the terrible situation they're in. He thinks he may be able to help.
Yes, well, perhaps. I mean, of course. The thing is, as I was just explaining to Sir Walter, Brightwall has no overabundance of resources itself. The King's levies are rather steep, and we face shortages more often than is comfortable.
But?
But, were you to improve things around Brightwall, the people would be most grateful. And when people are grateful, they're also charitable. I'm sure they would find it in their hearts to send aid to those poor people.
There you have it. The way I see it. You will need all the followers you can get if you're going to lead a successful rebellion. What better time to start?
I heartily agree with Sir Walter. Pardon me for overhearing. As it happens, I've learned of a promising method for amassing followers. If you'll return to the sanctuary at your earliest convenience, I can show you what I mean.
I'll buy anything. Well, all.
Now, the book says there is an additional rather amazing capability about the sanctuary's map table. It can help you find people who are in need of a hero. An excellent way to gain followers is by helping villagers in need. Take a closer look at Brightwall and I will explain more. You can now see the villagers in need. You can also see how many followers you must amass to impress Samuel and the people of Brightwall. Select a villager to help. By doing so, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region. Select a villager to help, and by helping them, you will gain the respect and loyalty of others in the region.
Vile fiend! You uncouth wretch!
You, dear lady, you who live in such a tumultuous epoch, do you not thirst for the drama and emotion of a properly structured tragic play?
Of course you don't. You want to escape your troubles. You want to be made merry. You want to be amused.
It is no good. We shall never agree.
If only we could get our hands on Morley's lost play. It would solve all our problems.
Yes, it is said to bring together the opposite. You will find the legendary lost play. Splendid!
Finally, tragedy and comedy will come together as they should.
Turn back now, mortal one. Stay away from this only death and insanity await you. Don't pick it up! No! Really, I'm serious. You lot just can't leave well enough alone, can you? Bloody literary tourists, bane of my afterlife.
Listen, you. You're not getting my lost plate, you hear? It's rubbish. Worse than rubbish. I mean, what was I thinking mixing tragedy and comedy? I must have been off my rocker.
It would seem, my dear madam, you have been apprehended by the ghost of Philip Morley. That makes us both his captives. I am Ransom Locke. If the name seems familiar, it is because I was once a detective of some renown. And yet, here I am, ready to live out the rest of my days, trapped in a book. As far as I can deduce, we are currently in a scene from one of Morley's greatest romantic plays, the near tragedy of Oliver and Ethel. I believe if we are to escape, we must act out the scene. But performing is not one of my talents. If I am correct, putting on this costume should set things in motion.
Oh, Ethel, my love, my life, my son. If thou wouldst but give me one sign, one gesture that would speak of your affections, then might I think this grey existence worth living.
Ah, yes, a classic moment in the play. You are Ethel, the beautiful young daughter of a dung merchant. Show Oliver that you love him, and we may be able to leave this scene.
My heart is yours, my love.
Let the heavens and the seas, the toads and the eels sing the song in my heart, for she doth love me, and all is well. We shall meet again in the morrow, my little ferret, and elope into the sunset to live out our days in wondrous joy.
A magnificent rendition. Truly, I applaud you.
I see you are gifted with remarkable literary cunning, but can you really comprehend the depths of my work? That we shall see.
Ah, yes. This is undoubtedly a scene from one of Morley's earlier, funnier plays, Bloodbath at the Royal Court. And this must be your costume. The role of the fool is one filled with tragic death. It will require a masterful performance.
What fresh insolence is this? Out of my throne, you impertinent buffoon! Stand before your king, and do your jester's duty. 'Tis a troublesome time for this court, and my crown grows heavy. So make me laugh, or I shall have your head.
Coochie coochie coo.
Oh, stop! It's too funny. I believe I'm in the right mood now to meet with those foreign delegates. I think I shall only behead half of them. Yes.
I have never seen a more convincing fool. There is hope for us yet.
You handle my royal dramas as well as you handle my romances. But will your versatility extend to the more subtle domains of theatre, I wonder?
Oh dear. Unless I'm mistaken, this is a scene from Morley's notoriously violent historical epic, Titus the Mutilator, Part 2, which would mean this is the gladiatorial arena from Act 5, where Titus is finally slaughtered by savage warriors seeking revenge. A favorite scene of mine as a child, I must admit. And here is Titus's famous costume. I had some pajamas that looked just like it. Put it on and you will take on the greatest role of your life.
Titus! Thy pox-membered body shall pay for thy monstrous villainy. My son lies dead because of you. Now shall revenge be mine, cold as your corpse and all the more flavoursome for it.
Do try to make your demise convincing.
Well, you ain't got much.
Girls are right menace with that.
More of my kin lie slain, and yet you live. You have breathed your last sulphur-scented breath, Titus. All my men dead, my vengeance denied, my world undone. I cannot stand to live 1 second more.
A tremendous performance. That's just the ending I wanted to see when I was a young boy attending the theatre every weekend. I wonder what scene will follow now.
Oh, what scene could possibly follow such a masterful rendition of my work? And the way you improvised some of those roles, you brought new life to my words. I stand in awe. You have earned the prize no mortal has ever been honored with before. My missing play. I entrust it to you, for I know that you will do it justice. I call it The Ham Sandwich. A metaphorical title, of course.
Ah, you have retrieved our aged investigator. Happy day! Have you, perchance, found...
This is no time for perchances, Lambert. The play. Do you have it? We're saved, Lambert.
Oh, the joy in my bosom knows no bounds! Thank you 1,000,000 times! Thank you!
His head bosom. It's already working. Comedy and tragedy will at last join hands.
Hark! Bear witness to the tragic futility that is man. Oh, how it doth sear my senses to see paradise and yet to be barred.
That reminds me of a great joke. A guard, a monk, and a chicken walk into a bar. Unfortunately, the bartender had a mild heart attack that morning, so none of them get served.
And yet what purpose doth heartache serve when the infinite dark blanket that is death falls softly upon our still beating corpse?
That reminds me of another one. A corpse walks into a bar and says, "Can I have a lemonade?" "Certainly," replies the bartender. "I've never seen a stiff drink."
And so endeth our happy sad play, which reminds us we are made of nothing but clay. There's time only for our fool to say,
"Great big giant bosoms!"
What the hell was that?
Biggest load of old tosh I ever saw. It didn't even make sense.
Worst play ever.
I'm beginning to understand why Philip Morley never published this particular piece of work in his lifetime.
Indeed, it is too far ahead of its time. Perchance one day a civilization will rise with the broadness of brain to truly appreciate it.
If you ask me, it was the tragic elements that let it down. One cannot argue with the comedy.
Oh, pox on you, Pinch!
I have no doubt that the people of... There are new items available in the Sanctuary shop. Now here is where you can fine-tune the more esoteric aspects of your adventuring experience. Not entirely certain I'm using esoteric correctly there, but no matter. A new item or two might spice things up nicely. This is the Sanctuary shop, where you can buy items from outside Albion to enhance your adventures. That Cullis Gate will teleport you into another hero's world. Perhaps there you will accumulate treasure to bring back. I know I could use a new... Oh, never mind. If you're unsatisfied with whom you can see, or who can see you, you can make changes here. You can use this to invite friends of yours here. Any other business to attend to? You've acquired several trophies since you last popped in for a visit, and I've taken the liberty of mounting them. Good heavens, that could be taken the wrong way. The lectern contains a... You need more followers. Try influencing people by completing quests.
You know, for a town with a famous I haven't exactly noticed an abundance of brainy people. I don't know. This beer seems like a pretty good reason.
Use it to buy more supplies. Alrighty then, and good luck. End up next to me. It'll be awkward. You're a pleasant sort
Come
of
see
person.
what's on sale.
Ah, hello.
I've got to eat something soon.
Here it is at last. Oh, thanks so much. Did you see that long-lost Morty play performed by those twits Lambert and Pip?
I need some food.
This apple will all be gone as soon.
Whoa!
Oh, good.
I'm sick of eating snow.
Me up there.
I haven't eaten for days.
Really? Thank you very, very, very much. Please, you must have something.
Logan, if I had...
Please, miss, where did you come from? Where did you come from? So hungry. Food.
We can't hunt, thanks to the king. What are we going to do?
Brilliant! Yippee!
If we don't get some food soon,
Nice.
it's all over.
Yes.
With Saker out there, we can't go out to hunt. When will this ordeal end?
Yay!
This is all King Logan's fault.
I'm so hungry. I need some food. Daddy says there's nothing to eat, but I'm so hungry.
I feel so weak. Do you think Sabine's got a plan to get us out of this mess?
Welcome to the sanctuary.
count yourselves lucky. He doesn't
You
take much
delivered the
interest in
package.
Whitewall.
Great.
That's great. Come and see me when you finish the job.
Ta muchly, me old pal.
Congratulations, you've made a friend. In addition to being jolly good company, friends can give each other gifts and even discounts at shops that they own.
Last time I was here, Whitewall was buzzing with culture. I remember an acting troupe to attract.
You are faced with a new challenge, I see. Will you rise to meet it? Here is where you can determine whether you want to be able to see other heroes' orbs, which sounds a bit tawdry, goodness me.
Oh, prices are quite good.
No
Wouldn't
love
stay in business
potions,
if
I'm
they
afraid.
weren't.
They've been banned.
I'll buy anything. Well, almost anything.
Ah, hello.
If you find we're out of stock on anything, try again a few days later.